Hello everyone, this is Pat with Empowering by Design with our daily Oracle card reading and message for the 13th of October 2011. For today's reading, I'm going to be calling on the Archangel Oracle card deck. So we're going to see what the Archangels are, or who's working with us. The Archangels, as we know, are the overseers of the guardian angels, and they carry a bit more power than the guardian angels, as I understand it anyways. I'm sure they'll correct me if I'm wrong about that, but they have a great deal of power, and they help us in an infinite amount of ways. So I like to call on them every once in a while to see who's working with our energies in a given week. And we've had some interesting energies this week. We had Pele show up earlier in the week, and what I wanted to mention about that reading is I did feel in that reading that it did have to do with earth changes in terms of volcanic eruptions. And there were some that went on that day, ones of significance that went on in the Canary Islands area. And there's also some going off in Japan. And what's significant about these, although the one in the Canary Islands was under the water, but there is concern in that area that a significant earthquake in one of the islands could cause a landslide that might, have potential to create tsunamis and things like that. You could probably Google it or look it up here on YouTube for some videos about it. But that did go on the day that card came up. And we also had, about getting your creativity out there, and that miraculous, to expect miracles, and that abundance is coming. And so I want to see what archangels are working with us, because it seems like there's a lot of powerful energy this week. So let's find out what's going on. I call upon the archangels for our YouTube community to see who's working with us and what messages they have for us this week. Aha, okay, so we have Gabriel who comes out here with the card leadership. And the message on the card says, it's time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. So, with the cards that we had, during the week, especially beginning with the Pele, with follow your passion, and, to step forward, find creative outlets for it. When we do that, when we step forward, because Pele is also a goddess who helps us to speak our truth honestly when anger or passion arises within us, and that is part of being a leader. Gabriel is very much an angel who helps us to find avenues and to open doors for our creative pursuits, whether you're a musician or an artist in terms of the paintings or something like that you create, or whether you're a writer or a singer. The form, as I've mentioned before, doesn't matter, but Gabriel is an archangel who helps to open doors for the publication of our works, to get our message out there. She's considered a messenger angel. And she wants you to know in this card, I feel, that by the little ways that we step forward, each little step forward that we take in the pursuit of our passion, our inspiration, our creativity, we are being a leader. That's why she says, it's time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. Sometimes we're role models for people without even realizing it. And it's a little tough for people to grasp sometimes, because we don't always necessarily feel like a leader, and we may not even necessarily want to be one. But in this instance, the archangels are guiding you to trust it, and to trust in your own leadership and your ability to lead by example. And if you need help in that endeavor, to call on them. At some point in time in our life, we all step into this role of leader, and we lead in a variety of different ways. But for some of you, I feel like there may be opportunities in your work where you are asked or offered to step into a higher position, one that does require leadership, maybe in the form of management. And for some others out there, you're going to be leading in the sense of maybe stepping out of your normal routine or day-to-day job and stepping into something that is a little different for you. Maybe you're stepping into more self-employment or pursuing an interest that maybe a lot of people didn't know you had, and in that sense you're being the leader and you're called to do that. So and Gabriel is also very much associated with working with children, and I feel like there are groups of mothers that are going to be stepping forward and really either, demanding better care or better support for certain groups of children, or they're going to be reaching out to children, outside of their own area in maybe in foreign countries that have, suffered from some of these earth changes. And, but also in general, I also feel moms reaching out to teens. And I know I have a friend and colleague who does a great deal of work with, issues amongst teens, dealing with suicide and just a variety of the issues that they deal with. It's called Ben Speaks Louder Than Words, and I'm sure you can Google that and find information on it if you're interested, and I'll try and put a link below to it. And so this is also about moms taking a leadership role, groups of moms stepping forward and to make their voices heard and to make a difference for the children of the world, so that the children of the world, the future generations, are provided for in a safe, healthy, and abundant way to care for the children. So Gabriel is at the forefront with these energies this week. And so if you feel called into being a leader that way, know that Gabriel has a hand in it. Or if you are unsure of how to step forward, call on Gabriel for her help. She's a wonderful, loving, nurturing angel, but she's also very motivating, and she really does open doors and helps you to get your message out there. So work with Gabriel's energy. She has that beautiful amber colored to her. So that is our message for today. I hope you have a lovely Thursday, and I look forward to speaking with you again soon. Thanks to all the new subscribers, and thank you so much for all of your lovely comments. They've been beautiful. I so enjoy reading them. Take care, everyone. Have a nice day.